Yeah.
Two Democrats, same party. People are going to say, well, what's the difference here?
Mm-hmm. Well, the difference, I mean, ultimately the voters will make that decision, but I would suggest that the difference is, again, can be found in our track records. I believe that we have a track record for actually achieving things and getting things done, and be that delivering $20 billion for the homeowners of California, to the work that we have done on immigration, to the work that we have done on criminal justice reform, to the work we've done fighting against climate change. And I think that it will, when voters look at the differences between us, they're going to see a very big difference.
We can ensure that we bring down the tuition and that we also insert programs that will help with the additional costs of college. That a lot of people who don't have kids in the system, they don't know what it really, the true cost of going to college is about.
And understanding it's not about a cost, it's about an investment. Because when we put the resources into our students, and we put the resources into an affordable higher education for everyone, we know we are all lifted up.
We don't have a money problem in Washington, D.C. We have a priority problem in Washington, D.C. We should be investing in our people, young and old. Everybody should be going back to school.
Let's look at the issue of immigration. So we have more immigrants, documented and undocumented, than any state in the country. In fact, 1 out of 2 Californians was born outside the country or has a parent that was born outside the country. Raise your hand if you fit that profile. Right.
I'm for immigration reform, and I know how to do it. I'm on the task force for the Hispanic caucus.
Now, I've seen some of the worst of criminal behavior. I have seen some of the worst of crime. An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal, and we have to correct course on that conversation in this country.
Well, the biggest difference between my opponent and myself is that I have experience. I know the military leaders, I know the national leaders, I've worked on counterterrorism. 24 years, guys. 24 years it's been since you chose your new senator. I have 20 years of votes you can see of where I stand.
Washington has failed to deal adequately with what we need to do around climate change and supporting laws such as the kind of laws that we have been a part of in California. There is so much work to be done, so I don't think it should be considered a badge of honor that you spent 20 years in Washington when Washington has failed to act on so many important issues. I think it's a moment in time that, for example, many of us have experienced in our personal lives. You know, where circumstances and the situation require us to look in a mirror, and with furrowed brow, we are asking the question, who are we? I think this is that moment in time for our country.